I need some Rocky
All
Balboa.
right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So it's Wednesday today. So a lot of the updates, a lot of the information gonna be. So just like you still have the time to bring maybe some of your people from the community, maybe some friends, maybe that guys who's interested in the new technology, in the new trends, because like today gonna be there's some deep information about the Predixa. So like Brian, we're gonna go over the Predixa. We're gonna explain you how that works, why it's important to join right now, how to benefit from that, and how you can make the passive income with this. And of course, also, Jake, we're going to do the live trading because we're always interested in the live trading, how that works. But today is going to be not on the some exchange, yeah, so like the classic exchange, it's going to be on the poly market. Yeah, Jake, I'm right, as I'm
Yeah,
correct,
yeah,
poly
yeah, yeah.
market.
That's
So
right. So
the
you
pretty
will
cool
see
stuff.
constantly.
Yeah, I already start also like checking that, but of course need some more information which Jake have. Yeah, so like the pretty cool stuff. Brian, you can take it away.
All right. What is going on, everybody? So I'm super excited about this Predixa, this prediction market. And this is something that I wanted to kind of go over. And, Jay can correct me if I'm wrong in any situations here, but I'm new to the prediction market, but I can see how popular this is for when the market's down. So like when there's not much volume coming into trading, and they're just using the prediction side a lot more, which is cool. So being somebody a part of this community that has bought a ton of TMX tokens and has invested into the TLP for fees. So why is Predixa, why do I like it a little bit more than the trading side? Because of the multi-bets. And I'm going to show you a little bit about this as well. But these multi-bets are like every 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You're betting that basically, it, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum is going up or down, right? Simple as that. Every 5 minutes, it's done. That person either gets paid out or loses. There's a fee generated. As a trader, I can get into a trade right now and long Ethereum at 5x and might not close it for 3 weeks or a month. Nobody's paid out any fees until I close that trade. So having the ability to have the the multi-bets where every 5 minutes it closes no matter what, that's just generating fees for us. So I really want you guys to understand that aspect to it. So I'm going to jump into kind of diving right into the page here. So let me make sure I'm correct here. Boom, boom. Okay. So this is the page, right? Going right to a link, get a link from, wherever, get a link to go to the page. When you get into the page, how it works, there's a tab up at top. You can click on the front part, read it. This is not for trade. This is not just trading. This is not something you have to be an expert. You don't have to read the charts. You're just choosing yes or no, up or down, just real world outcomes, what's going on in the market, everything on that realm. So, how it works. It's simply you buy shares and you'll choose yes or no on questions, and I'll give you some examples of those questions. And one thing I like about it as well is, every share is $1, going that part of it. But every time someone gets into this and they buy some shares, they get one TMX token. That increases the holders of our TMX tokens because what this is going to do for the TMX token is huge. And this is a lot of people like, will this benefit TMX? Oh my gosh, it's totally going to benefit. So at the top, profit for TMX holders. Click on that. You will read one TMX for sign up permanently off the market. How cool is that? That person gets one in their wallet. Another part is the buyback. So I made sure I looked all this up, talked with Jake a whole bunch. Anytime there's fees, like let's say we do 100,000 in fees, 20% of that, that's $20,000 is going to go in, buy TMX tokens and move them to a wallet that will never get used again. They're not going to be used for promotions. They're not going to be used for anything. They just sit there and do nothing, which is great. It's super security, everything. They're completely fine. So what that does is it will bring up the value of TMX, especially over time. Imagine, and you're in here so early, like right now you should be like me and utilizing, the exchange right here, staking as much TMX tokens as you can over here. And with that, you're accumulating more and more. Like I've made like 8,000 extra TMX tokens just staking. So stake everything so you make more TMX because it's going to be worth more and more as time comes. So, two ways of predicting. Like I said, yes or no. Will the Fed cut rates be June 2026? Yes or no? That's it. I mean, anybody can do that. You don't have to be like a seasoned trader that's been trading and learn how to trade. Will Bitcoin up or down in the next 5 minutes? That generates fees, guys. Fee every 5 minutes coming through the system. Imagine having 1,000 users that are only placing $100 bet. That's $100,000 in fees coming through here in what? 5 minutes? That's that's the volume, not fees, but the volume, 100,000 in volume every 5 minutes just pouring through. So you can see how beneficial this will be for us. And I had lots of conversations with people, and they're like, man, I'm investing as much as I can in PLP and TLP because when these get cranking, when that version 2 pops up and people can use in the exchange over here, they can use the trading side. They'll have the copy trading, all these features. One click trading, oh my, it's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be smooth, it's gonna be easy. That's when people will pour in word of mouth, honestly, with trading exchanges, and there's marketing outside of this as well. But traders will pour in here to do one click trading inside of a decentralized wallet, inside of a wallet. There's no KYC, there's no passports. We don't need pictures of your driver's license. Same thing with Predixa. No KYC. Nobody knows who you are. You're just going in, you're utilizing your wallet. I mean, go to the top right here. Here's what we got. 45 days left. We've raised $72,690 out of 3 million. We might bust 3 million and do 5 million. You never know. We're talking to some pretty big heavy hitters, some whales, obviously moving the funds around, understanding everything when you put that type of money into something. But it can happen, but we got this time to get our community in here and anybody else around it. So you just click connect, click MetaMask, connect it, bam, you're connected. This is where, I don't think I have any funds in this account or whatever. No, not really. Um, but if I wanted to, I would just come in and I would say, $100 is the minimum and you get 110 PLP. Here's something cool as well. See over here to the right, there's a USDT. If I say I have Ethereum on regular ERC20, I can choose that and we would go in right here and it would choose another list of tokens on the Ethereum network. You can go into BNB. You can swap BNB tokens over. You can swap any of these. And Jake said there's more coming. If you have Avalanche, USDT on Avalanche, you can just choose Avalanche, send over Avalanche, and it will receive. Just give it 30 minutes for that bridge to happen because obviously it's going to have to bridge through different networks. And then you'll show up right here and you're contributed and then your PLP. Simple and easy to do. And it's, smooth. I've done it myself. We went through everything. So make sure you're on the right network, what you want to do it with. And then you just go down and you choose the token and then you just put the amount in. $10,000 is going to get you 11,000 PLP, right? Helped my buddy put in like 20K yesterday. You got like a lot of PLP. It was really cool. So simple things on how this works, right? Like I said, Fed cuts, yes or no. Bitcoin above 150, by the third quarter, yes or no. Bitcoin up and down, yes or up or down. That's it. And it's every 5 minutes. This is what makes us, in my opinion, besides the community aspect, decentralized, only attached to wallets, no KYC, no putting any of that information in, combo bets, right? Those people that want to 3x their money really fast, that think they know what they're doing. And you're going to see here in a few where Jake's going to give you examples of doing these types of bets. And it's really cool how this works. But you just come in and choose Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, up or down. Simple as that. Yes, no. There you go. You could 3x your money or you can lose it. I'm not telling people on here to do this. Obviously, if we owned a casino or you own a casino, you know a lot of people lose. They just keep coming though because they're gonna make it. They're gonna get rich. We are the driving force behind it that's gonna earn off all those fees. So having something that has the ability to bet three different things at one time And all that just keeps flipping over every 5 minutes is going to generate a massive amount of fees for people that have PLP. So one aspect of it too, I want to show you. Here's a $10,000 example, right? And on this, you get the 50% pool, right? When you put money in, there's a 50% pool that you're a part of. Here's the kicker too. Once this thing is done and we're done collecting money, you can't add more money to it. It's either add it now or don't ever add it. Don't ever be a part of it, which is fine. If you have TMX tokens, you're still going to be a part of it because you're going to get rewarded constantly off of that buyback and what's going to happen with that TMX token. Well, here's the cool part, right? Once that gets going, you see the volume coming in. We say we do $5 million in daily prediction of volume. What that would do off of $10,000 is simply make around 17 to $1,800 in daily profit that would be claimable instantly, not held, none of those things. You just click claim, goes to your wallet that smooth. These prediction markets are doubling and tripling the amount of volume because people are so kind of like emotionally attached to it because they're so attached into the news or even people that the weather or anything to do with the government or sports or crypto, you know what I mean? So it's like has every aspect to what people think they're know-it-alls in. They go here and they start putting money on it and it's creating a ton of volume for these different prediction markets. Well, ours is going to be the same thing, but better. So we're going to earn off of this. So that's the $10,000. You get 11,000 PLP, and that's the potential when we get that much volume. Obviously, that much volume, it'll take a minute, obviously, but it's telling you what is possible. Same thing with $100. This is the minimum. $100, you get 110 PLP. Imagine making around $17 to $18 a day off of $100. And this is for basically ever. You're putting this in here and it's in there. You're just going to be generating fees. Like I get recruited all the time for crap. Join this daily percentage company that's making money off of this and that, and they trade for you and they do this. I wait 2 weeks to 3 weeks, and those things are gone already. This will be here. It's all written on smart contracts. Jake gets everything audited not once, not twice, 3 times by 3 different companies. So this is a big deal. This is something that will pay us for a long time. And as the community on here watching this right now, you have a chance to be a part of that 50% revenue. We offer people to be able to 3x their returns. And then there's a 20% buyback for the TMX tokens that you should be accumulating right now at a very big discount, or you already have staked and you already have available to you. So I don't know if I missed anything else vitally important, but I get a lot of questions about TMX right now. And just to kind of just to jump in this just a second, I know Jake will probably cover this even more, but there's barely any liquidity. So have people that have got hacked, got their bags dumped. I had some people dump their bags. They just don't pay attention. Pay attention. Watch a video. Nicholas is making some amazing PDFs and tons of educational stuff. Be a part of the Telegram group, the Discord. If you can, Nicholas, drop it in the comments below. It'll be in the comments probably of this YouTube on YouTube as well. Follow the YouTube. Follow everything you can follow. Be a part of it. Get on the Twitter. Drop the Twitter down below too. But here you can see people are purchasing $25. They got 11 TMX tokens for $25. This is DEX buying and selling. Guys, if you go and make it big, like a big sell, you see a big sell at $77, then you just come in and you scoop more up right after that because whatever the price goes to, that person gets it for. If you go in and you buy like a couple $1,000s right now and it shoots it up to $5, you're getting it for $5. Don't do that. Don't at all. Make small little buys. You can see this person's super smart right here. $9, $9, $9, $9, nine. I can keep going. $11, $11, $4. People that are selling up here, higher amounts, it's kind of, with the little liquidity, that's not very smart. Literally, they started at 267 and took it all the way down to $1.90. Good for the people that are buying, but this is very uneducated selling of tokens right now. He should wait until there's a $50 buy, then do a $50 sell. Or if you see a $50 sell, do a $50 buy. That's how you watch this. So follow the DEX tools. make sure you're in the right Uniswap pool. And I mean, guys, like stake all your tokens you can stake, get connected, get some PLP, and be prepared for when this is ready to roll out to help market this yourself to people that want to use this. Also, market it for people that want to maybe make an investment into something that is real and is long term. Like this isn't here today, gone tomorrow opportunities. This is a complete ecosystem that we're bringing. We're not bringing Predixa on because the trading is not there. We're bringing Predixa on because it's only going to make our community more money and make TMX worth more. Jake's smart and he goes, wow, this is really hot right now. Let's skip over the casino part and let's go right into the prediction market. So that's what's going on here. And I love having different options. I mean, me and Jake and David and Tim, we've met some, and Fred too, we met some big blockchain companies that have done things. They have 25 different things inside of their ecosystem. Me, I think that's a little bit too many eggs in one basket, but maybe they can handle it. We just want the prediction market. And then when that version 2 comes, which Jake's already said, it's kind of out of his hands right now. They're waiting to deploy it and waiting to do those audits. That part will be really cool. And, traders will gravitate over. We have different support from many different networks and communities that will help promote TMX along with our own community. And the fact that trading is, it's hard to teach trading. When version 2 comes, it will be a little bit easier for you guys. But to click yes or no or up or down, how easy is that? I mean, come on. So that's what I wanted to go over today. The prediction market to me, besides the whole 50% on the fees, right now there's a 10% bonus. Make sure you have the right link. Get that link, get that extra 10% bonus, and just be a part of the community, guys, and promote it. Promote the Telegram chat, promote the X, and say, hey, check this out. This is a real opportunity. You can meet the guys behind it. Jake gets on once, twice a week, pours his heart out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like this guy, Jake, you're getting ready to meet him on here. He's going to tell you everything. So thanks, Jake, for letting me go over that today. I hope you guys understand how important this is and the timing that we have to add as much funds in this as we can. So that's my thing.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you, Brian. Yeah, this was great intro. And as I said, guys, Brian always make this simple and as easy as it can be. So I'm speaking a little bit too fast for you guys, but you can see our excitement and you can see why we build all this. Yeah. So basically, with TMX, with our decentralized exchange, we can accommodate guys who trade with $100,000, $50,000. So trades who are there, but they can sit there for the months. Yeah. So basically, somebody can put $50,000 on long trade and keep it for the month. But with prediction market, there is no waiting. Basically, there is 5 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, monthly. Basically, everything have the up and down, yes and no answer. So it's a lot of liquidity, a lot of fast moves. More people are getting active on this. So basically, you are looking every day. You are looking how to try to trade it. You are looking how to bring it. And why is this good for us? Because a lot of new people will come. So we will be able, let's say, to accommodate thousands and thousands of new users who are using, let's say, Bitcoin going up in the next 5 minutes, multi-betting and all of this stuff together who can work for us. And then people who have, let's say, bigger trades who see, let's say, Bitcoin will now go to $85,000. They will put $20,000 on TMX DEX, put on the long trade and just keep it there. And basically, we will get paid from the Predixa, will get paid from the TMX, and this is why you guys need to hold your TMX tokens. And this is why we are holding now liquidity for the better moments on the market so we can pump the token back and we can all enjoy these really big benefits. Yeah. So as I said, guys, take your tokens, hold it because in coming months you will be really, really glad to have them. And as Brian said, 30% of the all wins and fees. This is very important. Yeah. So this is not only fees what we are generating. So we have also wins because our liquidity, we raised $3 million, will be used to counter trading. So against other traders. Yeah. So basically this is how we will get also wins. So if somebody put $100, if we miss, we will take all his $100. Yeah. Not only 3% on the fees. So this is really big. And this is why this gains can be really, really high. And with only 5 million in volume, you can get more than $1,700 every day if you invest 10K, let's say, or 5K. So basically, this is really crazy. And now I will show you on Poly Market how numbers can be crazy and how these guys do it. Yeah. So this is really, really next level, guys. Yeah. So let me show you. So this is the Poly Market. Now I have in cash 770. I made one trade. Most of the time I'm losing money, as you can see, guys. But yeah, I put the trade here, $100 that Bitcoin tomorrow at noon will be under $72,000. Yeah. So basically, you can see here, and you can do a lot of the trades, a lot of iterations of the trade, a lot of the other values into the trades, but this is, let's say, one of the trades. So let's say next 22 hours on April 16, we will see what will be the next price for the Bitcoin. From my prediction, what I see is there's big possibility that Bitcoin will again retest 72K and then make new swap. So this is why I put no, but for my no question, as you can see, I pay each contract 9 cents. Yeah. So now with $100 investment, I can get $1,000 on the no. But if I want to sell it now, as you can see, all my mark shares, I can get $60. I'm now in losing of $40, basically at this moment. Yeah. So as I said, guys, there is a lot of the volume here, a lot of the orders, basically millions and millions of dollars going through the all aspect of the crypto sport politics. But now I will show you how we trade, and we will go with this most interesting, what is 5-minute charts. You will see how crazy is this and how traders are get really, really addicted on this stuff and why we are allowed to use it. Also, as you can see here, if tomorrow price go above $68,000, this is almost already visible. But yeah, let's say about $70,000. If you put no, let's say if you put no and invest around $700, you can get $25,000. So basically, if the price go under $70,000 in next 22 hours, I could get $25,000. But yeah, as I said, this is really, really low possibility for this. But if I say yes, I could get only $12. Yeah. So basically, because now there is big possibility that this will happen, and for that I need to pay 98.3 cents for this movie. But yeah, I will now show you how the stuff work. So we will go on the training. So now, basically, you can see here on politics, we have the Peru next president, $31 million just on this one. So this is really, really crazy. U.S. permanent peace deal, $7 million. Crude oil price, $34 million. Straight Hormuz traffic open, $9 million. So this is only the stuff what is now, let's say, the most interesting. Let's say UEFA Champion League winner, $239 million, guys. So this is a football match in Europe, soccer, how you call it, and it's 200 and almost $40 million already placed here. And now, if you go here, we will see how simple is this. So we can put that Bayern Munich will be the winner of this. We can buy yes, $400. And if the Bayern Munich wins the UEFA Champions League, we will get $322. As you can see here, we just buy it. So it's super easy, super simple. And basically, we can also sell the contract before it ends. But as you can see, I already lose. So it's already $96 because I need to pay fees. Around 3%. Fees are coming down. So basically, this is how Poly Market is earning money. So they're charging 3% up and down, buying, selling, and everything. And this is how they're earning millions and millions of dollars every day. But with us, with Predixa, we will also have this 3%. So when you put in the yes and no answers, but we will also have the combo bets. So you will be able, let's say, to use your $100 to put on 3 trades, let's say like Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. So this is like 3x leverage. And then you will be able to multiply your gains. But if you miss any of these trades, we will take all your $100. And from this, all 100, not only 3% like Poly Market, so we are taking all $100. So when we take all these $100, 50% is coming back to you guys. So $50 is coming directly to your wallets over the smart contract $20 is coming back for the buybacks. So this is how this crazy is. So basically, with only $100, you are getting $50 for everybody who have PLP tokens. Now I'll just show you. So basically, now we just buy the contract that Bayern München will be the winner of UEFA Champions League. Let's go to crypto. So this is what we all love. So basically now on 5 minutes, Bitcoin, we have $32 million. So this is crazy. So $32 million going live on the 5 minutes up and down Bitcoin. Yeah. So this is why I told you guys. So basically we need only 5 million of the volume on whole our Predixa. So you guys who invest, let's say $10,000 can get 1,800. So this is how this stuff is crazy. So now let's go make some trades. So for now, as you can see, this is how these charts work. So we have the chart, who is now live. We have the target. So this is the price to beat. So basically $74,026. $74,026 is price to beat. This is the current price. So current price is $74 and $125. So this is what you can see here. And this is the target. So let's say if we put that price will be above $74,026, we can only earn $2 now. So as you can see, there is almost 98% possibility that this trade will be win. So the price will hold above $74,000. If we go down, we can get almost, I don't know, this is less than a cent. So this is almost impossible. But yeah, as you can see, we can get basically all money from the other side from the guys who buy this up trade. Yeah. So as you can see, this trade now, it's 99% that this will go really low. So now we will go for the next 5 minutes. On the next 5 minutes, it's basically 50-50. So this is now, if we put, let's say, $100, we'll get $189. If we put going down, we'll get $192. So basically, when this 5 minutes ends in 3 minutes, at that moment, we will get new target. Let's say $74,230. And then we will be able to get up and down. So this trade now will be active in 1 minute and 10 cents. So as we look now, we will go to the Bitcoin chart. We will go now on the 5 minute chart. So as you can see here, 5 minutes now looking good. So basically price action is just going up. We'll also activate our indicators. Let's go this we don't need, yeah. And this short term is so this is the way how also traders as me can use Polymarket for the daily trading. So this is why I say, guys, this is really, really interesting, and this stuff can be really, really interesting for the traders who are used to trade on normal exchanges, but now just looking to flip and just to go in the other direction. Yeah. So for now, we will check what is the price action. So for the 5 minutes, we are just finishing this in 8 to 9 seconds. So let's see what we will get here. So for now, prices look coming to the resistance space. Okay, and let's put $100. Now, as you can see, the price just hold about the target line. So target line is $74,135. So if we want to trade here, if we put above, basically now with $100, this is the price what we will pay. And let's go see the charts. So for now, chart is not looking so fine, but yeah, we will put the price up. So why that the price of this trade? I see I may. Okay, let's do it right again. Yeah, okay, we just made it. So they have also small box. So in the next 4 minutes, the price need to hold above the target. So as you can see, It's really close and it's still in danger zone, but we will keep this in the next 3 to 4 minutes. So now we will go on to crypto. We will keep this open. So you will see later. We can also go on 15 minutes chart. So this just go live. So basically we need to hold about $74,135. So with this trade, we have the trade every 15 minutes. So basically this chart changes every 15 minutes and then we will go on this chart. Let's go on 5 minutes. So this is just started. So basically this is the price what we need to beat, 74,135. So somebody will say, Jake, this is too complicated. Why you are just showing us this? I'm showing you this because I want to show you guys how all people, all users can trade politics, sports, crypto, Iran war, everything they can do together into the work. But also the traders with bigger liquidity, bigger can also use it. So this is why in the future we'll have the hybrid mode. So basically this hybrid mode will also be able to trade Predixa and TMX DEX all together. And maybe in the future, when we upgrade Predixa, we will be able to sell our product to also other decentralized exchanges. So let's say you go on, I don't know, GMX, and there you trade also on prediction market. So you put trade there, and all this money what can come from all other DEXs will go back into the Predixa and make the trades. Yes. And all these exchanges, what we connect on them, they will have the future with nice price actions and nice move. So as you can see here, this is the price action now. So we are just close to the target. Yeah, and this is for the next 15 minutes. Yeah. So now it's really good time to buy into this position, but as you can see, the price is looking like rejected. Just take this liquidity. So let's take down $100 in next 15 minutes. So as you can see how this, let's go up. Yeah, let's go up. Let's do it. So basically we just there also, yeah, like, okay. So basically now we just buy also up on the 15 minutes. So in next 11 minutes, the price of the Bitcoin need to go above 74,135. So basically this is our price action now. And for that we need to wait 10 minutes. But now let's see how our trade is working with the 5 minutes. I think maybe we will even lose this, yeah. We will lose this trade, yeah. So basically, price need to hold in 42 seconds above 74,135. And for that, yeah, if you can see, I just lose $100, yeah. So basically, it's really hard to get these trades on, but as I said, it's really also attractive for the traders, and it's really exciting. So yeah, this is crazy. We just go above the target. This is really crazy plot twist. Yeah, let's see, will it hold for 4 seconds? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we win it. So basically, we've been just losing money, and for that, we just price hold above in the last, I don't know, 10 seconds. Yeah. So this is so crazy. Yeah. So this is why I told you guys this is why this stuff is so exciting, and we just win $65. Yeah. We just $67. Yeah. As you can see on this trade. And as I said, this is where you need to be really patient because as you can see, I could sell it here for the loss and then price just pump up. And from that moment, we just come back and earn $65. So as you can see how hard this trade on this and how excitement this brings. Yeah. So basically in every 5 minutes, new trade, new setup. So basically this is already new trade now. So now we are already under the target, 74,151. and we need to hold about this, yeah. So let's say if I put Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum, all these three together, basically we will be able to trade it, but I will, let's say, Bitcoin up, Solana down, Ethereum up, and if I only miss one, I lose all my $100 deposit. So basically, this is how PLP tokens will rise. This is how PLP tokens can grow. And let's go now. Let's see what's happening on the market. So yeah, so this is pure manipulation. Yeah, they're taking up and down, and they're just killing all liquidity. Yeah, so they're killing all people up here. So basically, as you can see here, the price action is really crazy. It's just holding around $10 to $15 up, $10 to $15 down. So it's really, really crazy. So for us, for the traders, this is really, really, really get our attractions, and this also give us adrenaline rush, like on real betting, but it's much, much more, yeah, predictable. Also, now we will go to check our 15 minutes trades, how it's going. As you can see here, this trade will probably go live. See this. Yeah, we are just holding above the target. We also put $100 here. And we are up 24, 25, $30. Yeah. So this is what if we sell up now, we will get this profit. So basically this is around 30% profit. 35% profit on my deposit. So basically, it's really, really attractive, really, really nice. But if I do multiple trades, let's say if I trade with, I don't know, yeah, and you can see now we did just go under the target. So I'm now in losing trade, yeah. So let's go up, let's go up. You just did go under this candlestick. So this is how this stuff is really, really crazy, guys. And this is why traders really, really like it. And as I said, we was planning to do casino, but this is 5 time battery because we have real data, we have real information, people can see the stuff. And also for this, people can get themselves into the trading. This is really addictive. You don't need to be original trader. You just need to follow it to finance. Let's say you can go in finance and can go to see what will be the largest company on end of the April. So basically now the biggest is NVIDIA. And if I buy this for $100, basically I just get $1. But if let's say Apple go above NVIDIA and I put yes $100, I'll get $70,000. Basically, I will collect all this liquidity from the Apple and put it back. So basically, with the prediction market, everybody have opportunity to trade. There is a lot of the stuff together. So you have politics, basically as like Fed decision, military actions, Democrat nominee, Peru next president, Elon Musk tweet. So it's really, really crazy. Sports also really lot amount of the sport event. As you can see here, you can go also with the live trading on the sports events, ATPs, lot of the stuff, ETA. As I said, there is a lot of the stuff together. People love to trade it, and also people who are into the betting sports, they also come here. They also want to put up the trades. They also want to invest in this kind of the stuff because they know this is the taking now. A lot of the trades, a lot of the people up, and as you can see, you can put your trades on NBA, on soccer, on football, on every possible stuff you can put it on and just make it into the line. So as I said, volume is really crazy. Basically on this football match, what will I think happened today, it's $4.5 million. Just yeah, if the Bayern Munich will win over the Real Madrid. So it's really crazy. Also, there is weather. Yeah, so if you know where will be sunny, where will be rainy, what will be the highest temperature? As you can see, these some crazy questions. I know the people will like this, and people, our community will put these kind of questions. So basically, what will be highest temperature in Wellington on April 16th? Basically, this is $100,000 people are putting here. So it's really, really crazy. And from this, as you can see, 70 Celsius, if I put 70 Celsius, I put $100, I will get $232 here. if I put 80 Celsius, I will get 42, I think, less than yeah, 190. Yeah, so it's really crazy, and basically for all users, for everybody, we have the market here. So basically, all our TMX community can use it daily, every day, make some wins. But as I said, most important stuff is that we will have multi-betting. So you will be able to put multi-bets on the Bitcoin, Solana, crypto stuff all together so you can maximize your gain. And with maximize all the gains, you will be able to see how wins can be. And also, I think, yeah, at this moment, as you can see, we are just winning 5 minutes up, but now I think we will lose 50-minute chart. Yeah, so it's really big price difference, and this is why traders love this stuff, and also all other users, because 5 minutes work for 5 minutes, so you never know it will end up and down. 15 minutes work also for itself, 1 hour work also for itself. So all these charts are really, really hard to get. Yeah. So as you can see here, in 2 minutes, price need to go above 74,125. So I put up and I lose money. So basically, if in 2 minutes price don't go above 74,135, I will lose my $100 because I buy it here when it was bigger, and now it's worth only for $4. So you can see, guys, how this stuff works. So basically, I can put now 10 cents extra here on 3 cents, then the price will go above. See this, maybe they don't give me a, I was thinking to buy, let's say $10 at 2 cents. Yeah. So basically we add up our contracts. So we have now a lot of the shares, but they are not traded yet. So for the next 1 minute and 45 cents, price need to go above $74,135. But as you can see, invest $110, and there's big possibility that we will lose it now because the price of the Bitcoin gets rejected. Yeah. So this is our price target, and this is where we get rejected from here. So there's almost no possibility that the price will go down, but we can go on 1 hour time frame. And on the 1 hour time frame, you can just see that we collect liquidity here. And maybe next hour, we can see how this crypto will go. So let's come back. Let's go on 1 hour. So basically on 1 hour, we can go with the target. So basically our target on 1 hour is that in next 15 minutes, we will close above 73,941. So this is price action. And if we go under, we have for 40 cents under this line. So basically we have next 15 minutes to choose where the price will be and how these market conditions will go. So basically we'll put that $100. Then the market will go down for the full hour. So this is very important. So you can trade on 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. So basically, this is how you can do. You can also do pre-market, ETF, yearly. So volume is really, really crazy, guys. Yes. And as you can see, you can also put the price, what price Solana will hit in the April. And now Solana is close to $90, as you can see. Let's check it out. Solana is $84. So Solana can go in the April to the $90. And basically for the $90 and above now is 56 cents. So let's say for this month, Solana will go $90 and above. Let's do $100 and put yes. And now if we win, we will get $70. Let's say if Solana go above $90 by the end of this month. So this is why, guys, told you it's really crazy. a lot of the volume, a lot of the trades, a lot of the people want to trade it out, want to test all this stuff together. And as I said, it's really, really easy to lose money. Also, sometimes you win money, but 90 to 95% cases, people are losing money. People also in politics, I see maybe there is bigger win rate because people can feel something will happen and the stuff. But with Trump now president, I don't think people will know anything else. Yeah. So he's changing his mind every day. So I don't know, yeah, what the stuff will happen. But this is good for prediction market. It's not good for the market because you never know what put the trade when new liquidity will come and people will start rebuying when market will recover. But for his crazy questions and crazy stuff, what can happen? This is the best stuff. Yeah. So basically on the poly market, you can trade anything. Yeah. So Trump announced end of military operation against Iran. Buy. So you can just choose by the end of which day he will end up this military action. So let's say if he end up military action by the April of 13, we put $100 now, and you can win $216. Yeah. So let's buy this position. So basically, we buy that all military actions in Iran will be end by the April of the 3rd. And if this increases, we will be able, yeah, to sell our shares for bigger vol. But as you can see now, they just take the fees from us, and this is how Polymark. So as I said, guys, it's really crazy. It's really exciting. People losing money, traders think they know how to trade, but when you're trading on 5 minute up and down or what price will be, there is so many options and people love to trade it. Yeah. And basically, when we put up this stuff, multiple gains, as you can see, guys, I didn't even be able to predict what the price will be in the next 5 minutes for one coin. So you can just think what will happen with three coins. Yeah. So they are all moving in their own directions. Yeah. But this is what we will give to the traders, to the people. We will give them max possible gains. And this is how we will do it. Yeah. And this is what I think will be really, really great kit on the market. And I think on that moment, yeah, we will be able to get really, really good trades and we'll be able to, yeah, to make it into the really, really big swings. So as I said, guys, I will not speak anymore. Next week, new data coming. I think probably by the end of this week or beginning on Monday, we'll have one click trading active on the TMX. So you will be able to really move fast. And I hope, yeah, we'll finally get this TLP unlock open and verified. So as I said, from that moment, TMX will be ready for big moves and for the copy trading and the bots and all crazy stuff together. So basically, as you can see on poly market, I just lose 15% last day. So when I'm trading, I'm not this kind of the loser, but yeah, as you can see, I'm losing 10, 15, 20% every day. Yeah. So it's really crazy. I'm just trading with $100. I'm testing everything. But yeah, as I said, guys, this is the way, and I think I know something about the crypto, about the trading, and I'm still losing money. So as I said, guys, this is a really huge opportunity. Use it. 50% of all wins what we get is coming back to the PLP depositors, liquidity providers. So as I said, guys, use it. It's really crazy. Politics, sports, crypto, wars, geopolitics, weather. So what will be next temperature? Everything is up here. So basically, and what is very important, you guys with TMX tokens will be able also to create a question. So let's say you can, I don't know, Tim can create a question what weather will be in Prague for today, and will it hit, I don't know, 16 Celsius or something like that. Yeah, and he will put that, he will need to deposit TMX tokens and create the question, and basically from that moment people will be able to trade, move it, and he can also earn some extra money on this. So that's it, guys. This is really, really interesting, really next level, and people really like it. And we go inside of this because we want to get, yeah, people's attention when the market is low on the crypto, but we have a lot of attentions in the world. This is where the prediction markets works. When the crypto market is pumping, TMX DEX, this is the stuff what will make big gains. But when the market is low, I think Predixa will make really big gains. Also, when the market is pumping, I know Predixa will also pump because people will think, oh, Bitcoin coming to the $150,000 and this kind of the question. But yeah, during the time, you will be able to see results. And I think we will have the best in both of the worlds. So from the trading, from the prediction, and what is now hype on the market. So as I said, guys, thank you. See you on the Monday. During the way, I will also update you in our groups. So yeah, please follow our X and for our Telegram groups what we have. Stay tuned and please don't answer to all these scammers and some stupid questions they're sending to you guys. Don't use this stuff. Avoid it. Just send a message me, Brian, Tim, David, or Nicholas, and from our community. So yeah, so stay tuned and if you guys want to add up something, I hope you guys enjoy it and see how the stuff work and how it's
Yeah,
easy to win money,
it's
but
really
also how
great,
to lose.
Jake. Yeah, just like want to add something because that's right now the trend. Yeah, like I see people just choose this, instead of some casino, like you said, or something like that. Because on the casino you can't predict anything, right? It's just about the luck. For example, red or black or whatever it is. But like with this kind of the product, people can at least make some analysis, yeah, and just like have more chances to win. But to tell you honestly, I'm not the gambler, like just to basically lose the money, and like many guys also put that. But what is the really great that we can earn the passive income on this, right? So like just by buying this PLP, yeah, like the liquidity. So it's actually the same like we have on the DEX, yeah, because on the DEX we have the liquidity providers, right? So liquidity providers, they just like put the money in, they make the commissions on that, they make the passive income. So the same stuff we have right here, right? So people put the liquidity, they put the USDT, instead they show in this PLP, and they have also the passive income. So like that's the pretty cool stuff because right now is on the stage of the creation, all the community can participate, and that's the pretty great like to create something, right? Like when you just all of the guys can be the founders right now, right here, right? So like just to have this liquidity and get passive income all the time because it's 100% the trend. And when you just basically go in together with the so many great trends, so like you definitely make the money. So yeah, great stuff, Jake. I'm really enjoyed. I hope that all the guys enjoyed that as well, and the great overview by Brian that what he did, guys. Yeah, it's a pretty great stuff. So like they're pretty awesome. So yeah, Jake, for Monday, you said like for Monday we're gonna do another update, correct?
Yeah, yeah, and on the Monday we'll have new update. I'll also show you what is trending on the market, how much of the volume we are coming on, and what is our ways to get money on. So I'm always trying to explain you a live example how the market works, how the price will work, and what is the price action on the market. So you guys will be able to see how everything is on the done on the work. And as I said, this is a really big opportunity. You guys will never be able to have opportunity to give liquidity for the poly market because these guys holding money for themselves. But with Predixa, you have this big opportunity to give liquidity so we can trade it, trade against it, and you will get 50% of all wins what we get, and also from fees. Yeah. So as I said, guys, use this opportunity. It's really big, really huge, and don't miss it out. Yeah, because you want to have the best products on the market in the crypto who are generating money. So as I always said, TMX only investing in stuff what is taking money from the fees, from the trades, and from the market. Yeah, not from just people from deposits. So basically, we always create some tools who will take money out of the market. This is why we go with Predixa, and this is why I build all this stuff. So as I said, guys, thank you. Stay tuned. Buy PLPs. You see how the stuff work, how to earn money, how to lose money, and you will get big part of it. Yeah. So thank you, guys, and see you on the Monday.
See you guys.